morning. Welcome to Metropole Television. It is exactly 6:30 a.m. Come to think of it, we've been alive for 3 hours today. Wow. All right. Business AM officially starts on this beautiful Monday. Log on to YouTube, www.youtube.com, Metropole TV. You're going to find us live from the central city of Kenya, Nairobi. And from wherever it is that you're watching us, we take this opportunity to welcome you to yet another business week here on Metropole Television. Guess what? It's exactly mid-month. It is 15th. That means we are almost getting done with the business in July. A lot has quite happened. So whatever it is that you're waking up to, we welcome you today. Stephanie Waswa is in the studio this morning looking great. She says, going to bring us updates on social media and all the way from your roads. So you better watch as we tell you exactly what you expect as the day begins. Good. For those who've been watching AFCON, you do know that Nigeria is out. So bad. I've been supporting Nigeria because of Iwobi and the fact that I support Arsenal. So now I don't know who to support anymore. But guess what? Senegal is still there with Sadio Mane. We just want to see who's going to take the trophy and probably who's going to become number 3 because the playoffs are also next. That's what I'm getting told by Nation and the host for Sports Center. We're just waiting to see exactly how that transpires as well. So we're getting started. So that means it's time for me to say good morning to Richie. Good morning to Tabitha Mudhoni. Good morning to Stephanie Wans, who is going to come shortly. Good morning to Yvonne. Good morning to Cindy. Good morning. Wow, there's a lot of people. John Poitin, good morning. And I know Ali Khan Sachu is always watching. Good morning, sir. Let's get the business for Business M started. A lot of issues that we've looked into as we talk about business but today we want to really get into an issue that you need to know where the economy is headed to. Now, earlier in the week, Interior CS Fred Matiang'i, through the gambling regulator, directed Safaricom to suspend M-Pesa Pay bills and SMS shortcodes for 27 betting firms. The Betting Control and Licensing Board said the 27 firms had yet to meet undisclosed licensing requirements and were being vetted to establish if they are fit to hold gambling permits. Now, the big word here is undisclosed. And for you to have an idea that the government is ready to do anything to push these betting companies to where they belong, let us look at the history of the battle the betting companies have had with Kenyan government to date. Now listen, there are big words that are getting thrown here. It is undisclosed. So what does it mean when the government says, yes, there are some undisclosed requirements that these betting companies have to meet? That tells you, you and me are not supposed to know about this. This is just a matter of the government and the betting companies. Think about that. Let's continue this morning. Now, the numbers that caught the attention of the economy was that out of the 200 billion shillings turnover of the betting companies in Kenya, only 4 billion shillings went back to the government as tax revenue. Let's look at another number that caught the attention of the economy as the government tried to make its case for the betting companies in the country. Now, this means that just out of the 4 billion that we got, there was 200 billion shillings that we never got a taste of. The other number that I'm talking about is this. 76% of the Kenyan youth are into betting is a number that can be interpreted. More than a half of the Kenyan population is into betting, which is neither here nor there, if you ask me, but which goes a long way to show you that even if it means cooking numbers to show the betting companies of their havoc, it just might be used. Well, let's look at another official number that we have to stick into now. 7 million Kenyans bet. Now, another official number from the government that we are working with is that 7 million Kenyans are into betting, which makes us ask the question, is 76% of the Kenyan youth 7 million of the total Kenyan population? Look, The answer is no this morning. But those are two numbers that the government now wants you to relate and say, look, we don't care. Whether we tell you it's 76% of the Kenyan youth, which me and you do know is more than half of the Kenyan population, we don't care. And whether they want you to realize that they're working with 7 million is another number they don't want to care about. Which means, whether you like it or not, they'll give you the numbers to make you think about the gravity of this situation in Kenya. Now, the government has also revealed that 500,000 youth who bet have been blacklisted, adding that more than 50% of the youth who bet are from poor backgrounds. Let's look at this number. Now, they're also saying that 500,000 youth are into debt due to betting. Now, when we talk about the gravity, we do have 7 million, all right? Now, the 7 million, they say, are into betting. That's the total population of that's the total population of Kenyans who are into betting. But they're saying 76% of the youth are also into betting. But they give you a deeper statistic when they tell you that out of this 76% of the youth who are into betting, 500,000 of them have been blacklisted by companies like Metropole Corporation who are into listing all the youth who are into betting, meaning we are also part of the statistic. Think about it. Now, in the recent past, the government has tried to fight the betting companies in Kenya, but the reactions from some of the companies have been consequential. Now, let's go back in June 2017. The government imposed a 35% turnover tax on SportPesa. The reaction was an immediate withdrawal of all the sponsorship it had with local football entities, which saw famous teams like Gor Mahia suffer without proper sponsorship. Let's think about that for a second. Good. Look at the reaction. They give them a 35% turnover tax. I'm going to show you next what it was. Now, this bill was signed in June 2017 into law by President Kenyatta. The reaction? The government cooled down and the tax proposal went under the carpet with the Finance Law 2017, which the president signed, being discussed on a fair table with the betting companies. What was the betting company supposed to remit as tax before the Finance Bill 2017 was signed into law? You better ask. Let's take a look at it. All right, now, 7% tax before June 2017. A jump by 28%. This was quite a good place to do business, considering some sectors of the economy attract even 15% in corporate tax alone. Now, according to KRA, the 35% tax would yield more revenue to the government, but will, in the long run, drive away investors and trigger transfer pricing by the players. Good. The eyes has always been cracking for the betting companies in the country, and it completely went down with the appointment of this man to the position of CS Interior. Now, this man, they say, was the turnaround when it came to the betting industry in Kenya. So from there, we started to see sustained push from KRA to demand tax on winning from all the betting companies in Kenya. Out of the 60 billion paid out to betting winners, KRA said the firms would have withheld and remitted 12 billion, an amount that shot up to 14.9 billion given payment penalty and interest accrued, and this was as of March 10th, 2019. Good. Let's have a look at an analysis that Business Daily has done so far when this man came into office. Now, we're looking at withholding tax on winnings in the betting industry. Now, Rishi, if you're listening to me, we can go this on full frame so that we can actually see this a bit clear. Now, if you start on the right left of this analysis, it shows us the withholding tax on winnings in the betting industry. Now, I want us to go back all the way to May. All right. Now, we're 24%. Now, I just want us to go back to Denmark, good, which now Italy is at 24%, isn't it? Denmark is at 20%, Kenya is now at 20%, and Sweden is at 18%. Now, if you go back to July, that's before July 2017, Kenya was at 7%. Think about that. a jump of 13% within just a couple of months. Good. Now, let's look at taxation on the betting industry revenue in various jurisdictions. Wow, that's a tough name this morning. Good. Now, let's go back and talk about it. Now, I want us to look at Uganda. Uganda, of course, which we do know, was also had a strong move to ban betting companies in the country, was at 20%. Now, where is Kenya? If you look at Kenya now, we are at 35%, which tells you that when this man, Matiang'i, took office, things changed. Now we're talking about 13%. Good. Let's go back again and look now at popular types of betting in Kenya. Where are Kenyans at? Now we're looking at casinos, they're at 4%. Poker games at 2%. Other sports from 4%. Horse racing is at 1%. Lotteries is at 9%. Now dog racing, which we do know is not even a local sport in the country, takes another 1%. Think about that. Now, this is a statistic that you and me also have to look at. Richie, if you can go full frame again so that we can see it much clearer. Now, this is the figure that we're talking about, that the sector could be making 200 billion shillings in revenue. Now, that was back in 2018. But now, only 4% went back to the economy. Think about that. Now, the latest attempt at getting back to baiting, look at that. It's at 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. as well as banning all the use of billboards in promotion. This is one drive that the government actually made when it came to banning betting activities in the country. Now, betting firms are staring at uncertain future, with Interior CS Fred Matiang'i says that KRA owes that they owe KRA 26 billion shillings. Now, if you go back to March, we were doing 14.9, but currently they owe them 26 billion shillings, according to CS Interior, and KRA is coming for them. Good. Let's just continue and look at the last statistic that we're looking here. Now, the frequency of betting among the Kenyan youth. Now, this is interesting. I want you to look at it because these are the numbers that CS Interior is working with. Now, they say once a day, it's only just 29%. Now, once a month, just 19%. Now, once a week, it is 42%. So, of the 76% of the youth who are just into betting, then you can actually see that more than once a day, we're doing a 10%. Once a day, we're doing a 29%. But the question is, if you add all these numbers, will you get back to 26%? That's the big question that we are asking this morning. All right, so this is the data that we are coming from, and I want you to look at football. It takes 79% of the betting activities in Kenya. That means that football accounts for much of the betting activities in this country. Now, let's just continue with the data. Now, the betting business in the country, he ordered, now, we do know this man, Matiang'i, he ordered that all the betting businesses in the country be reviewed, and that for those people who came into Kenya for different business in the country but ended up into betting, to have their permits cancelled. The whip was not going to stop here. Now, it has become official that withholding tax and tax on winnings was going to be effected in the 2019-2020 budget, making it hard for any betting company to negotiate this hurdle, which seemed to sell the message from the government, which is tax them dry, which is the next thing that we're looking at here now. All right, now, no advertising using celebrities. You know that this went to court and was overturned. This is the government trying to tell you that we are fighting you until you die. Now, let's cross over, therefore, and look at another one. Local betting farms in the country, there's so many. Now, we do know that there are more than 20 registered betting farms in the country. Let's go on. Good. I just want us to say now, if you have to question the motive of the government, then you have to look at the bills that were published within a span of 4 months that faces the betting companies, as if the country woke up to attack a monster. But if you ask yourself the question, are we the only ones fighting the betting companies? Turns out, no.
the industry turns over £14.5 billion a year, yet currently contributes less than £10 million a year to Gamble Aware. Some companies contribute amounts that are frankly insulting to a voluntary system. Sport Pisa, who sponsor Everton, and Fun 88, who sponsor Newcastle, gave only £50 each last year. Both are white labels of the company TGP Europe. Best Bets gave £5. GFM Holdings Limited gave just £1. When we have 430,000 gambling addicts, 55,000 of whom are children, that is completely unacceptable and deliberately insulting to those leading players in the industry who are trying to take responsibility. Mr. Speaker, after today, we will still have inadequate regulation and a gambling act that is outdated and not fit for the digital age. We have gambling companies licensed in the UK, sponsoring UK football teams, yet operating entirely abroad, behaving irresponsibly and fueling addiction in countries like Kenya. We have companies allowing customers to lose tens of thousands of pounds on multiple credit cards in a single sitting. We have companies who, after a customer tries to self-exclude, bombards them with advertising emails and offers of free bets, then makes them sign NDAs when they settle. The gambling market is broken, and it's up to the government to fix it. We don't just need a voluntary patch, we need a full overhaul of the rules and regulations. I fear this Secretary of State and this government will fail in that task.
As of Friday last week, only Luck of Arms had been given the clean bill to operate, which shows you one thing. It's all about getting the money back into the economy. We wait to see where this goes. Now, the betting firms that were given a clean bill are Betika, Odibet, Mcheza, Shabiki, and Bet Lion. So if you ask about the Kenyans who are going to go jobless, should the licenses be cancelled, is still a question to be answered, or should I say, not in our hands? That is the situation this morning, and that's the history that the government has taken with the betting firms in the country. Guess what? This conversation doesn't stop here. But the big question is, are you aware that taxi firms are on strike today? Did you take a taxi from home back to work? Did you get a taxi? Good. Those are the questions that we are asking this morning as we usher Stephanie Waswa into the set this morning to give you everything that you need to know on your roads this morning. Some of the issues that we shall be looking at this morning include the prices of unga. How much are you buying your unga this morning? Is it already at 130? And do you know what the CSQ jury is saying about this? And the 12.5 million bags of maize that were supposed to import into the country, have we imported them? And why is there already a saga into these issues? We're going to put them into proper perspective on the Metropole Review. Other things that we have ready for you is that we shall be telling you how your markets have reacted over the weekend. We're talking about agri-commodity prices this morning. I am ready. The question is, are you ready? And did you cash out? Because Safaricom gave you only 48 hours as of Friday to cash out any money that you had on the bills or the firms whose licenses have not been renewed. And what are you looking forward to? We should be coming to the streets as well to also get a perspective of this issue. Guess what? I think we're ready. Let's cross over to Stephanie Waswa this morning as we talk matters after weekend. Stephanie, good morning.
Good morning, Simba.
It's a long weekend.
Long, short?
It was a long weekend.
For you.
A long weekend.
For you.
Long weekend.
For me, it was quite short.
Yes.
Yeah.
Guess what? Have your friends been betting? Stephanie, have you ever bet?
I've never. I don't know how it works. I don't know the process. No, I don't.
You can use a USSD. You just need to send a figure, and then after that, you see whether you can win or not.
Nah.
If you want to bet against me beating, who can I fight? Who can I wrestle in the office? We can teach you. No, not Owen. Not Owen.
I wasn't gonna say Owen.
Yeah, no, not Owen.
Okay, who?
Somebody different. Tete.
Hey,
You would wrestle Tete. Would you put your money on me?
No.
Why?
Definitely Tete.
Why?
Tete is a strong lawyer man.
I am a strong kissy man.
Are you?
Yeah, I am. Stephanie, you've never seen me fight. My co-curricular activities actually involve football, wrestling, and bullfighting.
I don't know about wrestling.
Bullfighting.
Football, yes.
Bullfighting. Yep. Bullfighting.
I feel like you're lying to me today.
I'm not lying
but
to you.
it's fine.
Every time I go home, I have to get into a bullfighting competition.
You'll take a video?
You wrestle a bull.
You'll take a video?
Of course, I'll take a video.
Okay.
And guess what? at the age of 10, I was already a sub-champion.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Simba, you and your lies.
I'm not. What do you think I'm lying?
I don't know. It sounds impossible.
Yeah.
It's you.
Do you remember that I was supposed to bring you samosa today?
You are.
Guess what? I cooked them. I have the video, just that I couldn't carry.
Why?
I find it very difficult to carry food as a man.
Most men do, but
nah.
I don't know. You
Who
owe me
carries
that.
food? Yeah.
Married men
Married
who
men.
have wives.
What? They carry food.
They carry
and bring you
food.
to the office. Quite a shame, I'm telling you.
It's not
Now,
a shame.
No man should carry
Nah.
food around.
No, if you have a wife, you see, you don't have a wife, so you can't really.
No, but if I
relate.
had a wife, I
No.
wouldn't.
You can't
make-
relate.
I
You know,
wouldn't make them
wives
prepare me
have
food.
their own ways of,
What if I
preparing
refuse?
food. So if your wife prepares your food and then packs it for you, you won't carry?
Nah.
Imagine I'll feel offended.
Why would you feel offended?
I'll feel offended.
So hypothetically, if you and me got married today,
Yeah.
and you give me food tomorrow to bring to the office, and I don't carry it,
I will feel offended.
Why?
I'll be so mad.
why?
I took my time and
to
prepared
cook it,
that
but I'll
food.
eat it when I come back.
No, but it's for lunch. When you come back, I'll make something else. You see?
Yeah,
I'll
those
feel
are the things I
offended.
just don't understand. Anyway, how was your weekend?
My weekend was good.
Yeah,
It was good.
looking great this morning.
Thank
Actually
you.
said that when I was opening the show, so you should be telling me thank you in advance.
Thank you, Simba.
Well, okay. All right, let's just cross over to the road
Yes,
and see exactly how they
it's
look.
like 3 minutes to 7.
Yes, it's actually 3 minutes to 7.
Imagine.
Wow, time is running.
It
isn't
is
it?
running, yeah. It should move.
Can I tell you something? It's 15th July.
Imagine,
exactly
mid-month.
mid-month.
Imagine.
Guess what? It's just about 4 months to the end of the year.
Imagine. It's shocking.
It's a bit shocking.
It is shocking,
Yeah.
but I'm excited.
Yeah. Why are you
I'm
whispering?
excited. like it's shocking.
It's shocking,
I don't
isn't it?
believe it.
Yeah.
But
Any
here we are.
resolution that you've met this year?
Whew. Yeah, my
Yeah.
fitness resolution, yeah.
No, that is neither here or there. Steph, you and me know that's neither here
But
or
still,
there.
I've really improved. I've really. I know my progress. I know my progress.
Now, how many kgs have you lost?
It's not about losing
It's
weight.
not about, well, you see, that's the thing.
It's not about losing. But once
You
you
see,
go,
that's the thing.
No.
I like how defensive you get every time I talk about your 90-day challenge, which you and me know, it's neither here nor there.
And it's.
What about even your gym? How many days do you miss it a week?
I don't miss.
That's a lie.
True.
Anyway,
I
let's
really
just-
tried not to
Let's
miss.
just cross over.
Yes,
Yeah.
onto a road. The Junction Mall, there's a bit of traffic. Ngong Road.
It's been like that for quite some time, isn't it?
It's
never
just
changes.
a bit.
Yeah.
It's not too much
Uh-huh.
today. So Ngong Road, this is Bagathi Way. There's a bit of traffic here. and
Yes.
here. So probably there's something going on around that area. Langata Road from Langata Cemetery all the way to Langata Wilson Airport. There's a bit of traffic, but once you get to Timol Roundabout, that's where it gets a bit chaotic.
Yes.
Southern Bypass, very, very clear.
As usual, isn't
Yes,
it?
yes,
Unless
yes.
something happens. Yeah.
So Imaradaima traffic is starting from all the way from Syokimau Railway all the way to Mombasa
Whoa,
Road. Yes,
not so good,
But once you
isn't it?
get to
Uh-huh.
Bellevue Estate,
Get
it's
some
actually
bit of
very
reprieve
clear.
around that area,
Yes, yes,
and then when you
yes.
get to the South Bay area
Yes,
and all that,
and then you
start
get
your
to
traffic.
Stadium.
Yes.
That's where you get your drama.
Yeah.
Yes,
Guess what?
on-
I saw the president this morning.
You did?
Yeah, it was along Mombasa Road.
Oh.
Yeah, very early in the morning.
Surprising.
So guess what? Successful people wake up early. I'm
Not,
part of the
not,
statistic.
not blocking roads and
No, I'm part of that statistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were forced to wait for a couple minutes as it passes, and then we continued. That's a good thing. You should learn like that. If he wants to move on the road with his motorcade, he should wake up early. Right? That's a good thing, isn't it?
I think he learned.
Yeah,
Yes.
he learned.
He
No,
did.
the other day when he came down here and caused a mess in the CBD.
Half the day.
Who closes the road at 4 p.m. when everybody wants to go back home?
You know?
President. You should learn, right?
You should.
Okay.
Okay, so this is Thika Road. Traffic is starting from Garden City Mall, actually behind Garden City Mall, all the way to Roosters, all the way to Allsops. We're still continuing with traffic. Oh, this is a lot. Survey.
Whoa.
Then Badara Mental Hospital, Pangani is
Not
where
so
it
good.
gets
Not so good.
really, really
Not so
cramped
good.
up.
Guess what? This is the second week that Brenda is doing in the office after coming back from leave.
Yes.
Let's just hope she gets to the office today, because the way the things are looking there,
They're not so
not
good, and
so
it's
round.
pretty
I'm
early.
telling ya,
It
it's
is pretty early.
Mhm.
Muranga Road is very clear.
Richard says she'll get here at 1 p.m.
Wow. Wow, Richard.
Guess what? If the HR normally listens to
Yeah,
this
a
conversation
lot of
in the
people
morning,
will get in trouble because of you.
But
I hope you know.
I don't care,
really,
because
really
I'm an
hope
early
you know.
bird. I mean, Stephanie, which day has Simba ever
No,
been
I
called
say
to the office?
people will get in trouble because of you.
That's fine, because they are not here yet, and I know they're gonna get late.
You're really not you're not a good colleague. You're not a team member. You're not,
No, I'm a
Team player.
brother's keeper.
You're not a team player.
Yeah, what?
So you're not a team player.
I pull from the front, not from the back. Think about it. Makes sense, isn't it? Yeah. All right. Which one are we looking at right now?
This is Wakiwe, which has really, really improved.
Yes.
Owen is here, so it has really, really improved.
Owen is coming from leave. He just missed work. I don't think that's something that
He probably didn't miss work.
He missed work.
He probably just wanted. He's going for a story, so he needs to be here.
No, I think he missed work. I mean, we need to ask him. I think he missed work.
I don't know.
Yeah, think about it.
Would you miss work if you go?
I just
on
realized that my leave doesn't start on.
Imagine.
I was lied to.
You'll be alone.
Who
Imagine.
overtook me?
I don't know.
When are you going?
Fast.
That's fine. I'm taking 10 days. You know what they say?
Compensate.
We have 21 days to go on leave. Guess what? Make sure you use all of them, because it's healthy. In fact, in a month, I'll be taking two now after
2 days,
after the 14th of August,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
So by the end of the year, I'm pretty much done.
Yeah.
Think about it. I mean, that's the way it's supposed to be. And I'll be taking my days on Friday and not coming to work on Monday,
So
and
you
then I'm
come on
back on
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Yes. Hope the HR is not listening.
I'm sure she is, but anyway, here we are.
All right.
Yes. So
let's see what guys are talking about on social media.
Here we go.
I hope we get the picture for the day today. That's the only thing that I'm praying for.
Yes. So free flow of traffic, beautiful Monday morning, inbound Wakiwe, 5 minutes to town.
Think about that. That's why Owen is here this early, isn't it?
Yes, but that's quite
actually
early.
say
Let
the
me
truth.
refresh.
Let's refresh and see exactly what that is.
Yes. There we go.
Yeah, your screen takes some time on
It
Monday
does.
because
It's Monday.
it's Monday.
It's Monday. There we go. Yes. Wakiwe, gridlock starts at Mountain View. We need the men in blue. Kama hujatoka, pray for grace.
Yeah,
This is
that
like 2
true.
minutes ago,
Yeah, that's true.
Traffic is flowing very well along Juja Road. Huku ni kusonga.
Yeah, kusonga.
Yeah.
I don't like that sort of Swahili.
Wait.
I don't know. It's not my type of thing, Stephanie. Even the songs that people listen to nowadays, plus the lyrics,
It needs a rhyme. It needs a,
sorry
you know.
to mention, I'm not a big fan of that's the ethic thing that you tell me now. Kusonga. Nina Penda. I just don't like that. I feel like it's noise to me.
I don't know.
I don't think that's entertainment when you tell me kusonga. Just say traffic is moving. For me, I
don't know. He's
with
just
that better.
stressing. He's just stressing and making it interesting and catchy.
Nah, it's not catchy. It's not catchy.
It caught your attention. We were here talking about it. So.
Nah, it's not catchy. I'm
don't know.
actually just saying that it's not catchy. Just say traffic is moving.
Okay.
And that's it. Sema,
I think I'm
how
scared.
do you do that in Swahili? Would you say, what is traffic in Swahili?
I really don't know.
Msongamano wa, it's not magari. That's it. But now how you say, but when you want to say, msongamano wa magari unasonga, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make,
it.
yeah. So how do you say, can you translate this? Traffic is moving.
I'm translating that.
Yeah, into Swahili, Stephanie.
I don't know.
Why would you say no? Let's try. We'll say traffic is
Okay, so-
msongamano wa magari.
Msongamano magari.
All right, moving is?
Inasonga.
Yeah, that's fine. You can't say inateremka because
No, you can't
some
say that.
would go up.
No, inasonga.
You can't say inatiririka, the two as well. Remember?
No, tiririka is water.
Maji.
Yeah.
But you can use it to show
No.
the effect of, okay. But you can't say, look, msongamano wa magari, that means it's already heavy.
Yeah.
So you can't use that word to say,
But that's traffic. I don't know.
Traffic is moving. So in Kiswahili, hakuna msongamano wa magari. That's what it pretty much means. Traffic is moving.
That means hakuna msongamano wa magari, there's no traffic.
Okay. Msongamano wa magari hauja shika sana, right? Think about it.
Kiswahili is hard.
It's not hard.
Ah.
I think I have it. I
Imagine
nailed
you
it on the
don't.
head.
Imagine you don't.
Yeah,
We'll
I
ask
have
Victoria.
nailed it on the head.
Victoria is really good in Kiswahili, so.
Good. All right. So kwa wale ambao wako katika msongamano wa magari, tunawatakia mema mki drive to the CBD, mkiendesha magari ama mkiendeshwa kwenda katikati ya mji, si ndio? Haya, mfike salama alafu mfanye kazi vizuri. Sisi katika Business AM we are
Malizia.
forever dedicated to giving you the updates on business and exactly what happens on the board. Guess what? We're going to take a short break here on Business AM. Once we come back, tutakuwa tumeachana na mambo ya barabara, tuende tuwapatie bei za bidhaa za kukula, commodities for eating. Isn't it? All right, let's take a short break.